Hi, welcome back. Okay, here I just made a slip stitch into the previous slip stitch that we did on the previous row. Now we're gonna be working on the 5 chain to make the Tunisian crochet part of the flower. So I'll go ahead and make a slip stitch into the chain 5 space, and then I'll make 4 chains. Okay, and then I will be making the forward pass of the Tunisian simple stitch. Sorry, this loop is a little bit too loose, so I'm gonna go back. The light source is from my right hand side, so it's a little bit dark, but I hope you can see it anyway. So I'm locating the bump on the chain. And pull up a loop. I think I missed something. Let me go back, okay? Let me go back one more. I'm making a slip stitch into the chain 5, and then I will make 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will be making the forward pass of the Tunisian crochet simple stitch. 1. I am only going to work on the bump of this first row. 2. One more bump to go. 4 loops on hook, and then I will be yarn over and pull up a loop from the 5 chain. So now I have 5 loops on hook. I'll yarn over and pull 1, yarn over and pull 2, yarn over, pull another 2, yarn over, pull another 2, and yarn over, pull another 2. Okay, so now we have just finished the Tunisian simple stitch. Now we have 3 stitches. We don't count the chains as the stitches, so 1, 2, 3 stitches. Now we need to increase to create the curve of the flower, like that one. To create this curve, we're gonna need to increase. What I did just now is just these 3 chains, and now we're gonna increase our stitches all the way up to row number 10. Okay, how we're gonna do that? So we're gonna add 1 chain like that, and we going to use the first vertical bar, and that will be counted as the first stitch. And then we do exactly the same again as we did before on row 1. Go insert the hook into the vertical bar, and then into the 5 chains, and pull 1. Pull 1 is for the chain. There is another option here. In fact, that is what I did on the first pattern before it was being tested by several kind ladies in the group where I am in. You could add 1 chain like I did just now, or you could also just pull up 2 loops at once like this, and the result is a little different there. When you pull 1 chain like this, your flower is become more wider and more not fluffier, but it's more wider and more fuller than if you would have pull 2 loops on the first return pass. If you pull 2 loops, it's become more tighter. And this flower is actually, what I did was I pulled 2 loops on the first return, on the return pass, instead of pulling 1 loop. So my flower here is somewhat tighter in appearance. And once this one finished, this one right now I'm showing you is pulling 1 loop. Let me go back. Okay, in here I'm pulling 1 loop to make a fuller flower. Will show you by the end of this video. We'll show you the picture, and we can compare this one and the previous one I made by pulling 2 loops. Okay, and now I just made chain 1 just now for adding my stitches, and then I do exactly the same thing again. Insert into the vertical bar, yarn over and pull up a loop, and keep going like this until you reach the row number 10. Then from there we're gonna be crocheting 1 row without increase, and then we will be decreasing all the way to the last row. Row number 18 is our last row. Okay, so why don't I just go ahead and make this continue this crochet until row 10, and then I will be back and show you how to continue. Okay.